Hey guys, Forgiven here. So due to popular demand over on my stream, I'm actually going to start posting coaching videos to this YouTube channel along with these educational unranked gyms that we'll do every so often as like some more filler content, as well as some more top 500 ranked games, like fun games or really hard carry games, stuff in that nature. And we'll try to be as educational as possible while doing those types of videos. But sometimes, we're going to mix in some fun. So let everyone know what the current plans are for the channel. But today we are going to be coaching a gold Ashe player.
Okay. I have a thing that I do for the fairs. If anybody's interested in seeing that one, that's
Okay.
I'll do that next time.
Sounds good to me. Despite damage numbers,
so
I don't
Rialto
believe so.
I like the map.
You don't like the map?
No, I do like the map.
Okay, I was about to say it's a sniper map. I feel like you'd like it.
It's good for Ashe as long as there's not a Widow. If there's a Widow, then I have to play Widow, which I'm not great at. But I'm the body shot bandit.
You're body shot bandit? Alright. Well, I like Ashe on this map. There's really a lot of good angles that you can go for, like kind of like flanks and hit your dynamite onto the backline as well. And if what we're not doing, like I'm gonna let you do your own thing per usual, right? If what we're doing isn't working, or I see you could be doing something better with what you're trying to do, like your current position, like in terms of ability usage, obviously gonna let you know.
All right. Or that.
I'm not really too worried about it.
Huh?
Yeah, after you hit the headshot, most people would instantly go for the dynamite after hitting that initial headshot. But they also were mercy pocketed. It's just like a bad duel to take against it. Do you want to fight a pocketed Ashe as a non-pocketed Ashe? So let's go play with our team more. Let's not play on this off angle.
Okay.
Yeah, Taki pizza rolls.
Oh, I'm missing everything. And yeah.
So in general, you're playing really far back, right? This is where you have drop off, right? So the duel you want to take at the end of the day, where you have drop off. They have a main tank too, right? You don't have a main tank technically with this comp. Main tank ain't meta right now. Let's keep. Oh, you're waiting on the dragon.
I didn't know where I was gonna come. I didn't want to walk into it.
Makes sense.
Oh, I just lost that one.
You are taking fights very, very, very wide right now. Is the biggest thing I can stress. You're very complacent with being far back, and you are taking fights into a pocketed sniper.
Okay.
If you aren't pocketed, you are gonna get that kill maybe. And guess what's gonna happen if you get that kill? I talked about this in my coaching session before you today, actually. They're gonna res it, and guess what? You didn't have mercy with you. Guess what? If you die, you ain't getting res. Okay, you have a pocket now,
I shot
too. Had to get a little bit closer to hit that dynamite easily, technically speaking. Okay, keep in mind they have the high ground. You do not. Isn't this like a losing duel if you just sit there and you're complacent with being there this entire game? We need to try going somewhere else. Though. You can swing right. You can walk main and then coach gun yourself up top right. Anything will be better than you sitting in that back left corner this entire game trying to duel them on top left.
Okay, so like right over here.
Yeah, you can do this. This is better than what you're doing. Try kill on it.
Oh, good grief.
Hey, we already did more than we did the rest of the game, right? Could you hit a dynamite easily on her instead of like making this harder for yourself?
Yeah.
If she doesn't get healed, she is going to die to that dynamite. Then you just got 2 kills for flanking. And you probably wouldn't have died if you went for the dynamite more preemptively, right?
Yeah, probably.
We just have to think about this stuff a little bit quicker.
Okay.
So obviously it's like if you don't want to rely on your aim, dynamite's like a free damage. Think about it that way. It is the easy way out, and that is what makes Ashe not as aim intensive as a lot of people think. You can find stupid value out of dynamite. You're in hook range. So what do you do when you're in hook range of a hog? You coach gun away first, and then you go for your damage onto him. You know you have the Ana weak. You hit a dynamite on her, right? What damage do you have to hit the Ana with after dynamite to kill her?
50?
25? Right? It's 75 initial damage from it blowing up if it's on top of them, right? And then it's 100 burn. Because it's 20 damage per 5 seconds, I believe. Or it's the opposite, it's 100 burst, and then it from it detonating, and then it's 75 burn. 15 over 5
Go off the
seconds. One of the
tracer.
two.
I'm gonna throw Bob to the middle there.
So basically, if you hit fire shot one shot at an Ashe, and if you don't have off on that hip fire, they die if you hit a dynamite on them. Or you can do one scope body shot even. Either work. So you don't kind of just give up on the kill after you hit dynamite if you know you didn't hit other damage on them yet. Okay, nice shots. Okay. Okay, well, we have to touch the point here. This is the awkward part.
I was trying to get to it.
Yeah, so it's like we started doing better towards the end, right?
Yeah. So starting out with Ashe, I usually like to start like right there and then
Okay.
rotate around up here.
Yeah, go for it.
Just because this puts me in like
A closer
better
angle
range.
that you can hit your shots easier, hit your dynamite easier, and then after that you rotate out.
Go down the stairs, yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of what I like to do when I can.
This is where I'd rotate at this point.
Okay.
It's like they're getting close, and you just want to keep distancing yourself
Okay.
a little bit as Ashe. There we go. Mercy 1. So you know when you're up like 2 like this, you have people way ahead of you, right? Like your tanks are still pretty far up. Like you can like safely coach gun yourself forward and get yourself in this angle a little bit quicker if you would like. That's always a thing to think about when you have it. Hey, let's go. The aim. Okay, okay.
Oh, they rezzed it.
Hey, he's just gonna do what they did. Use the high ground to your advantage. Hope they don't figure it out, right?
And then miss every shot. Oh, Hanzo.
Okay, watch the kill cam back actually.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at your movement. Well,
Wow.
never mind. You know. I rather have you get res than have a chance to win the. Hey, we can throw Bob here and win this fight. Yo, just throw the Bob preemptively. You have it. The fight. You're not sure if it's the one like lost or won yet, right? If you're not sure, assume that you still need to like change the tide of it, right? Use your ult then. What up, Disciple? How are you doing today?
Oh. Okay, that was dumb.
Honestly, I'm not even like too mad about it, but I'd say like you're starting to give space as a team, right? Like you like that angle when they're first walking around that corner, right? Like when they're coming out of spawn, but that angle isn't really worth it if they've already like gone pretty far up, right? So would you want to be on that high ground or the high ground that was behind you that you talked about initially that you like rotate into after? You probably want to be on the other high ground. It's a little bit too aggressive. Then it's like you're already weak, right? And then you keep being like, oh, you don't really care that you're weak. Like he hit you a couple times and then keep peeking, right? And then you just kind of walk into him spamming the corner then. And then he gets a free kill on you. Obviously, this is stuff that we can keep working on, right? We'll just keep doing it.
At that point there, like I was trying, I'm not like making excuses. I just like what was going through my head. I want to explain so you can correct me. I was trying to stay close enough that I could like try to jump out and touch as soon as my team like was there.
So your thought process there again? I'm sorry.
So my thought process there was like I knew that it was the cart was coming close. I wanted to be able to run forward and touch cart like just as my team was getting there.
Well, you weren't really necessarily trying to touch cart with how you're moving there per se, because you're just strafing in and out behind cover, staying in the same spot then. You're not actually going anywhere. So it's not trying to touch cart and it's not trying to back out. It's not trying to stabilize either because you aren't, you know, staying behind the cover. You're peeking into them. So it's basically being greedy looking for a kill is the only way I can put that.
Okay.
Whenever you're weak. And if you're greedy looking for a kill when you're weak, you're usually going to end up dying for the most part. And it's better to focus on living first, then find the kill.
Okay.
What's happening? My dad's getting too.
Hey, sweetheart. I know that you want to see what's going on, but if you don't mind, can you watch it on Twitch?
It's nice to meet you, Blasty Farts.
Oh, that's my other daughter, actually.
Oh, your other daughter? Rip.
Yeah.
I just assumed. That's not me. I'm sorry, Blasty Farts. Alright, obviously the quality has dipped a little bit. Just bear with me. He'll probably get better a little bit.
Oh,
Every time I coached him, it's kind of dipped a little bit, but you know. All right, cool.
Wow.
I'm glad you could hit the shot on the sleeping tracer. I'm proud of you.
it took me
you're
2
playing
shots.
very far back. Just giving you a heads up. Let's get a little further up.
Oh man.
So this is very out in the open. And we don't have coach gun.
I wanted
Think
to
of
get
being
up.
closer to a way that we can break LOS with the teammates.
Okay.
Mentos, as long as you are you have Twitch not Twitch Turbo, Discord Nitro, it usually looks fine. If anyone ever wants to do live coaching with me on stream, I always make sure that they have Discord Nitro. Alright, in between the fight, we can go in the window. This is great. Okay, watch out for the hog now that he's looking at. He has no hook now, so you can stay for a little bit longer. Right? At this point, let's drop. He's about to have hook again soon. We want to get to a corner before he has hook, right? So then we can, if we think he's going to hook us, we strafe around the corner, right? And then if he hit it, it breaks the hook, right? Cool.
If I could hit that tracer, I'd be doing good.
I prefer to keep this stream oriented on DPS questions than the DPS that we are currently playing. That's typically how I like to go about stuff. At least when I am doing like educational content. If I'm just like casually, you know, playing my main account, stuff like that, and it's not like, you know, super educational because I'm focusing on like communicating to my teammates in game and winning matches and stuff like that. Feel free to ask me anything, and in my free time I like try to respond to whatever I can.
Like right about now?
Alright. So I'll hit you with this. So you know how you're initiating the fight here, right? By throwing that bob.
Yes.
Right? They're on attack, right? Can they just easily just wipe and like be, you know, fine with you using your ult?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened too.
And they just kind of just chill out and wait it out, and sometimes they never die. You wait until they actually start committing through the choke to throw your ult typically. Once they are starting to walk through that doorway and they are going for an actual fight, go for it. Otherwise, you could like stagger out a lot more time out of their time bank by letting them sit in that choke and try to like push through initially. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I threw that way too early. Yeah, and you've told me that before. Like, you shouldn't start engagements, Bob. You should throw it once it gets scrappy, and I know that. I didn't.
You can start engagements with it as long as like a lot of the times when I coach people on 2CP on attack, I have them throw Bob to point and have Bob touch point, and then if they try to touch point, like Bob's zoning them, they get ticks, it gets kills typically. Yada yada yada. It really depends on the situation. It's kind of hard to say. I love that you start targeting the Mercy instead of the nano target that takes reduced damage. That is very, very, very smart of you. I can't tell you the amount of DPS players that end up looking at the nano target and everyone gets very tunneled on shooting the glowy person.
That took too long to decide what I was gonna do.
Keep in mind, you don't really do a lot of damage if you're hitting that on it from back here. Follow-up damage.
Okay.
Focus on stuff closer, or you have to be closer to the door to shoot out the on the back there initially. If there's other people to shoot at, I'd rather see you shoot the closer people. If there's no one else to shoot at, then like, yeah, that's fine, right? It's better to be shooting at something than nothing at all, you know?
For village, we've got a Ryan Zarya, so and they're playing Ashe, so I'm thinking either Kree or Reaper here would be good.
I'd say village is a good map for Kree, May. Honestly, any character is pretty good on village for the most part. It is a very good May map because people wall point, but I don't want it to force you onto May, obviously. So just pick whatever you want here. Anything.
All right.
All of them are good.
I'm gonna go with Kree. I'll wait for our tanks. Okay, so my tanks dropped and I didn't go with them.
Once your tanks drop, you realize you're split. You have your combat roll, right? Yeah. You can use that to try to break that LLS quicker once you realize you're out of position, right? Once you see them not in front of you, you probably feel in danger. You need to find a corner or rotate with them, right?
Yeah.
Staying where you are, not viable.
Yeah. I noticed it, but I didn't notice it soon enough. I was too slow to react.
Typically how it goes.
I messed that flash up. Okay.
Want to say thank you. I appreciate your education content being done through your recent use. I'm still trying to be a more aware and helpful player teammate. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Drilla.
Where did she go?
The biggest thing is like there's people for you to shoot at, like Monkey was on you initially, and you like you're so tunneled about one person that you're like not doing anything a lot of the time right now. You tried 9 rows. Monkey's 1, you can kill him. One more shot. Okay, Junk's getting close to you. When he gets close to you, isn't it easy for him to hit his combo on you?
Yes, it is.
He shoots 1 shot, and there was mine. Whenever Hog's sleeping, you don't want to wake it if your Ryan's there, because your Ryan would pin it. And you don't want to use your flash unless you're flashing him out of self-heal, typically. Or if you know you can tap him once, like for 210 HP real quick. In a body shot and a headshot, don't assume that you're going to hit both headshots.
Okay. So...
And you know when you initially woke up the Roadhog too, you did have high noon, so if you didn't want to rely on your Reinhardt actually pinning and stuff like that too, that is a situation that you'd invest your high noon just to kill that sleeping hog. That's like a very big thing to do in this current meta.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was trying to think of a place to use it, and I really, like anytime that I thought about standing still for long enough to use it, it seemed like a bad idea.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Primarily, high noon is gonna be like there's people that literally use it to reload for a reason. Okay, it's not the greatest hold in the game, but in lower elos, it can find a lot of value. Down here, you can get triple to like 6Ks pretty constantly with McCree high noon, if you ask me. It's just about putting yourself in a far enough angle that it's hard for people to hit you, hard to hit you out, like cancel your ult, and hard for them to punish you, depending on what they're playing.
Okay.
We never got ourselves in that angle that we could do anything with it except when our Ryan was shielding us for the hog there that's sleeping. That's pretty much the only opportunity I really saw.
Okay.
Does that go with APM? Yes. A lot of the stuff ties into APM. But it's like when you tell someone to just have me, just do more stuff, do more actions, and do. They'll be like, how do I do that though? So we like try to break down how we can actually be doing more, right? And usually they are getting less actions based on where they're moving. So it's like explaining rotations and why we do said rotations. And then that comes down to maps and everything, so it gets a little complicated. So in general, that duel, do you like when the echo's right above you?
No.
Isn't that hard to aim at? Really the harder they... you want them further away if they're up above you, right? Yeah. That feels better for you. You seem really complacent with just straight from where you were, right? Shouldn't we have a more of a knack to try to back up in that duel then, if it's hard for you to aim like that? And create that distance? Nice. See, that looked a lot easier for you that time.
Yeah, I took some damage, but
yeah, you got the kill. You didn't get the kill the first time. We'll take getting the kill now.
Yeah. Gotta love those immediate results, right?
Nice shot. Okay, so it's 82%. When they start engaging here, like start walking through this choke here, you're gonna invest your ult, okay? They walk right
after
side.
their tanks are past here.
In general, once they start walking,
like here they are.
You can throw it at this point. Just throw it on right side. Throw it on the right. Yeah. Oh, that's a good bomb. It's gonna find value. They didn't even touch. They're too scared of the damage that they tried rotating away. That can be basically a zoning bob. We can chalk it up to, you know, big zoning bob. Also, bad pathing, I guess, could cause you to only be caught somewhere. Yeah, exactly. It's like also being aware of like when you're on the off angle, if someone like contests you, if that's a duel that you can win, or if you need to use your ability to get away from them quicker. Shit like that.
I like
general tip on improving APM.
I think the distances from one side of the other to one side
general
of the other.
Tip on APM.
Too much drop off. So.
If you have your survival cooldown, you should probably be getting in a spot that you can shoot people for the most part. It's very, there are situations that you don't want to be, especially as a flanker, but for the most part, you want to have LOS of people if you have your survivability cooldown up.
And
like grapple as Widow, you can be more aggressive. Coach Gun as Ashe, McCree, if you have combat role, you can play a little bit more aggressive, and then you have more
the Reinhardt actually
opportunities to shoot people. Yada yada yada. Reaper Wraith. Blah blah blah. So you're weakening. Okay, you got healed. You're fine now. So in general, do you like being on this side as Ashe, or do you prefer this right side that you're currently on?
I prefer the right side, but
oh, weird, because that staircase is considered the power position for Ashe. So most people usually take the left side staircase, and then they never touch really point here. They just hang on this left side the entire time. See there, his skin's over here, right? You hit that one more shot. Right, grab the health back. Yep, you're good. You know he's still there on the left. You can go push that. Hey, go push it. You know he's weak. You know you haven't won. Why are you being passive right now?
Over here, right?
Yeah, well, you already grabbed it the first time he was over here. Look, he's hiding. He's still over there. He didn't pick up the mega yet. He's waiting for it. See, now you get the kill for free. You should understand that you got him weak the first time. You headshot him, right? He's 1 HP. What's he going to do? He's going to grab the mega. So then the mega hasn't respawned yet. So now we bully him now that we got him weak again, right? So he initially used the Xenon station.
Here?
Yeah, you can throw a bob here.
There's a Widow over there.
Okay, keep in mind you're weak. So there's that mega where you try stopping him. There's also a mega more towards your spawn. You had to pick one or the other to go to once you got weak.
Okay.
Your Bob's already putting in work, right? Let's just play safe, you know? Go try to focus the hog point, and this is great. If you can't see the hog, I want to see you swap your targets to that Reinhardt. Great. Paradine! It's nice to see you, friend. Thank you for the tier 3 for 15 months.
Okay.
It's been over a year. Well, we already knew that because, you know, way back then, you know, all the celebrations that we did. We partied for the year, you feel me?
Right.
Hope you're having a great day, Paradine. We bring home our kitten on Friday.
Yeah.
So no stream Friday, chat. VOD review stream will be moved to Thursday. Yeah, we bring home the kid on Friday, Paradine. You'll get pictures right away, okay? I promise.
That's
the least I can do. So keep in mind this Widow duel. You're missing on the crouching that goes on in this duel. Okay, yeah, see, look, you just ducked it. Just focus on.
I'm gonna ignore the Widow for a second. Yeah.
Just ignore her for now. If she just can't see you, fuck it. She's like tunneled on, probably trying to get LOS of people, right? And you're like, you can't have me. Okay, we have dynamite. We could go for one. All right, that'd make it easier. I need to let it go a little bit further. Keep in mind, whenever you throw a Kobe, you don't want to detonate it like right away. It's only when you're like somewhat close to the target. So I always say like within like,
I'm just trying to hide here
5
for a
meters,
second.
you can instantly shoot it. If it's further than 5 meters, you usually want to wait a little bit. Okay. If you stood still for that dynamite throw, because you know the Mercy can't one tap you, right? You easily hit that dynamite, then you just single tap with your normal scope shot or unscope shot, and she will die, most likely. Keep in mind, you don't have to take the soul. You don't have to take it. You have a Bob. We can throw Bob 2 point. Make sure you don't throw it off the map if you do it from the side of the map, though, okay?
Yeah.
There's an angle that you can make it from the left corner, but I don't trust you to do that. And it's kind of hard to explain.
I don't trust you to do that either.
I like that you rotate to the right side because we don't have the confidence here for that. This fight's still winnable. We can throw a Bob point. Let's focus on getting Bob on the point. Bob on the point. Let's go. There we go. Whatever. The Ryan dies to our Bob's getting value, right? At least Bob's going to do something. We told him to do something. Hopefully he does something. It killed the Widow. Something. It killed the Reinhardt too when you initially threw it, right? It hit him up and it shot him. It killed him. You got 2 kills with it. We got value. Let's go left side right away here. Let's get to that power position again. The Widow died like somewhat recently to Bob, so we know Widow isn't here, so we're kind of free reigning initially. Focus the closer targets first. Closer targets. You have fall off, and your teammates are getting killed by those people that are closer, right? So we need to focus the closer people first. So that's who's putting the pressure right then. You want to relieve pressure on your teammates. Does that make sense? Okay, rotate to the health pack. You need a coach gun. You know there's a mega. Okay, you're getting healed now. Still nice for you to grab it. Nice. Okay. Let's try shooting at something. Hey, nice shot. Hey, good job. Good Tracer. Your Mercy's got it. Cool. Why does he try to shoot dynamite? He just gets nervous whenever he throws it. It's just the thing that we're like trying to work on, and like that's why I'm trying to like urge him, like when he throws these safer dynamites where he can't get punished and like instantly killed, that he needs to stand still more often for them and just instantly shoot it. That's what it allows you to do. Now it's just gonna, you know, we're gonna be trying to form that into a habit for him.
Play of the game.
All right.
Hey, we're up, SR.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the peak this season. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely play Reaper here.
All right. Where are you gonna start off here? That's what matters.
Probably tunnel.
Tunnel on top or bottom?
Bottom.
2 tunnels. Okay. I would suggest top tunnel over bottom tunnel.
Okay.
For the sole reason of, if you play top tunnel, DPS like to go there off the bat, and they aren't going to expect you kind of just chilling here waiting. The only thing that you have to watch out if you do this is for hearing if Alhanzo Sonics against the wall. That is the biggest thing that will cuck you holding here. And then you will kill that DPS initially, and then you can drop onto the backline. If you play bottom, you aren't going to be able to get on the DPS. You'll only be able to get onto backline, and we don't know what their backline is, and it's less consistent. They have a monkey that also will want to leave from here, I'm assuming now. So we can also play to just blow up monkey when he peeks. Are there heroes you prefer not to coach?
Okay, so
not necessarily. I'd say if you want coaching on a certain hero past 4K rating, I wouldn't recommend
back up.
Doomfist or Widowmaker or Pharah. That's the only thing that I would stress, probably not wasting your time with me on. I'm not going to make you better than a GM Widow in terms of positioning and everything. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Ghost Bastion? Yeah, I can Ghost Bastion. I had a Bastion one-trick account back in the day. I actually really like Bastion. I think he's a very unique character. And I think he's pretty underrated, actually. For, like, lower ranks, especially.
Widow?
Okay. Nice. Keep in mind, you're really far away. He's gonna instantly hook you out of that. So when you think someone's gonna instantly hook you or CC you out of your thing or one-shot you, you instantly are popping your Wraith. Once you complete that TP, like you should preemptively do it in case they don't know the timing then, right? And then boom, they miss their ability. It's like a big thing to do. And it was just like a silly teleport. It's like, could you have done that teleport not directly onto them into the high ground to the right of that? And that would have been like 10 times safer, right?
Okay, yeah.
We have to think about that. Boom, boom. All right, we're getting a little overextended here. We don't want to go for engagement right now. Like the gate's doing this animation. Typically, you don't take a fight right at this gate-ish area.
Okay. All right.
Not necessarily sweaty. I've coached a Diva
I'm not
player
really
to
even sure what I was
4.6k.
thinking I was gonna do there.
So I actually prefer talking, like coaching higher ranks. There's a lot to talk about in lower ranks, but high rank coaching is a lot of more decision making and not ability usage. And decision making is a lot more fun to explain than ability usage, because like ability usage is like basic Overwatch. Okay, so it's like you feel threatened, right? You're far away from the widow. You can't do anything about it, right?
Yeah.
You see how you walk very in a straight line, no crouching, no strafing whatsoever. Like no variations there. You had wraith, you had teleport. You could do a lot of different things there to make it harder for them to kill you, right?
Yeah.
Make them work for it.
Okay. All right.
Holiday, I'm pretty sure it converts to your time zone. Off the top
do
of
we
my
want to
head.
go around here behind, or we want to go main? I don't know.
So what you can do is you can flank through that area that you typically would go through to go to second point, or you can wait here in that top left. Typically your team isn't here in their main, right? You can drop off from here and go for a Reaper hold onto their backline sometimes, depending on the situation. Yeah, they have no deflect. You can win this duel. Okay, let's grab the health pack in this right room. Yeah, great. You have a coaching page, exclamation mark coaching. It brings you to the page that you can book.
I just did that.
For all the people that don't know. Come. It's like you're low when you cleanse though, so it's even though like you're just using it to cleanse, you usually want to also use it to help you disengage a bit because you are weak until you get healed up.
Okay.
So we've been putting ourselves pretty out of the fight, right? They're Widow ulting, so they know where we are. She's top right. Should we get onto her and kill her? Okay, we can also look for ult. And keep in mind you want to go for backline with it. They use lamp, so let's try.
Yeah, that was.
Keep in mind you are going to be damaging the lamp while you're Reaper ulting too. So if they already have lamp out, right, and you think you're gonna, and then the people that you're going to be ulting are weak, can you shoot the lamp once, then ult, and then it's going to break, and then by the time that their HP actually hits here, they're just going to die actually, and the lamp's going to be gone. It's another thing to keep in mind when it comes to that ability. Cool. It worked out. Let's try to kill Genji first because we know he's weak, right? We know he's weak. Okay, he's away from us, right? Once someone gets away from you and you feel like you can't chase them in time, and there's something else you can turn to, also turn to the easier thing.
Okay. Okay, so coming around from back here.
No, you don't have you look at your HP. Keep in mind you're not full HP. You don't want to go for engagement anyway if you have that low of HP. So I would go for a flank when the car's this far. You know how we talked about how we can drop from this top left area in this room? That's how you go about going for your flank. You want to go for this deeper flank. So if you go for that deeper flank and you get caught out, right? Think about when you go for a flank. If you pop Wraith, can you get back to your team? If you can't get back to your team with that Wraith usage, you are probably going for like far back of an engagement. Okay, that's the easiest way to think about it.
If I could hit my shots,
aim a little rough there, obviously. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. For the people that might be watching this back, there's literally someone in chat named Captain Obvious right now. Okay, I'm not actually being toxic. Trust. What up, AGO? So, a thing to always keep in mind when it comes to this game, if you're approaching a Reinhardt, if he is looking at you and holding shield, okay? You're gonna have to ult this fight, otherwise you lose.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
You seem really complacent that you're going to sit there and wait for them to possibly forget about you. Are they just going to forget about you, or do you need to keep rotating out possibly and then like re-engage? But if you are approaching a Reinhardt that is holding shield, he holds shield when he's looking at you. His arm is holding the shield on the right side for him, okay? So if you're looking so you see how you just saw him put up shield there? His hand that's holding the shield blocks his face. Okay, so if you approach him on the right side for you, Your right, his left. He won't be able to you won't be able to see his head hitbox very well. So that's why we always approach on the left side when Reinhardt is holding shield.
Okay.
There's also the best one-person healer.
So in that instance, if I had done that, do you think I would have been able to get the kill on that Rein?
I'm not entirely sure what instance we are talking about at this point.
Like when the Rein was there on
when
me,
you were
it was
pushing it, yeah, you could easily got the kill on Reinhardt.
Okay. I thought I should have been able to get the kill.
You don't want
which
to
is what
jump
I was
straight
doing.
on to him. You always go to the left side. Is your goal.
Okay. So it's a lot harder to play Reaper on attack, especially on the first point.
Okay, let's try Ashe then.
Okay.
If you wanted to force us on the first point Reaper here, what I do is I go through bottom tunnel, and then I teleport to the left side of the upper like gas building, and then I try to kill them on high ground. Then if I get caught out, I just pop Wraith and run around the corner to my team, like to the bend. That's how I'd go about the engagement.
Okay. I could see that working, but I could also see me really messing that up.
I could really see that too, so let's just take the safer pick, right?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, my Reaper needs a lot of work.
And it's been getting better. Like, that was a rough round for sure, right? But
yeah.
at the end of the day, keep in mind, this VOD I'm going to keep up on my channel, so if you ever want to refer back to this even, you know, hear stuff back, it's out there. So it's like you get uppercut here, right? You're in a weird position, right?
Yeah.
And your gut
might as
reaction
well
is to keep walking forward, even though you could just back and that could break LOS as well. And that's safer, right? Because you're not putting yourself further into the enemy team. Something that we have to think about. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you could strafe them, dodge that, but it's whatever. Yeah, Britna, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. It's nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day.
This hog, man.
Alright, we're only up 1 here. I would urge you to, if you don't die right here, to use your bomb, yeah? Cool. Okay, just be ready for him to drop on you, and you don't have coach, yeah? So he actually got out with it. He understands that if he dropped on you, he's probably not getting out. I wasn't sure what decision you'd make down here. Okay, can you hit a dynamite there?
Nope. Well, I mean, yeah, but
if you knew she was peeking left side, it makes more sense to dynamite towards the left instead of the right side. She wants to peek on the left. If you like think about her decision making.
yeah.
Damage boost engaged. May handle it. Where does it hurt?
Okay, they're pretty stacked. That's the dynamite, yeah. Glad he saw it.
Never die.
I shouldn't have missed that. I'm in a bad spot
Yeah,
now.
you're in a bad spot now that they got that res. Cool.
performance.
Okay, you have coach gun. Oh. Make it a little bit easier for you to hit your shot. I like it. Okay, so rotate up and look for picks, right? We're one of the best people for getting staggers. We can one-shot people, you know? Then catch them off guard. Yeah. You're not really gonna get that kill at this range. Like you're taking, so think of it this way: you're taking a longer angle, like you're a widow, and isn't there a different corner that's closer that would have been safe for you to take?
Over there.
Well, we didn't necessarily have to use coach gun because we want to keep that coach gun as like our survival kill down if we want to take this more aggressive position. Keep that in mind when it comes to it. We also have dynamite, so that's something that if you feel the need to throw it to make it easier for you, feel free to use it. Cool, Mercy's gonna try to res us, so we want to try to hit our shots. Unlucky. It's just in general, I'm telling you right now, if you ever kill someone with the Mercy's hard pocket in the seal, if they think they're like far back and they're safe, they're always gonna go for it, and you usually can just get a second free kill, and they usually just suicide. So just always be ready for that res whenever there's a Mercy in play. So best thing I can tell you about it. Okay, did you see the person in right room? Nah, you're getting hogged away anyway.
Yeah.
So that would, like, if we notice out of the corner of your eye that McCree in right room, then people would preemptively put their crosshair more to the right and be ready for him to turn that corner.
Okay.
Like, small stuff like that.
Clean up this mess. I get the idea.
The monkey's just crouching like that. Yeah. Guess McCree really wants to kill you.
He likes me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Okay.
When you think that you're holding that angle for too long without him peeking it, and you kind of just got really tunnel thinking he's gonna come back the way that you're looking. Like, we can throw Bob here. We're up 3 now. You don't really necessarily need it at this point. After you got the kill on Reaper, but it's pretty much they get one like staggered fight after you get this. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you use Bob at the start of this fight. Okay. Okay. You're putting yourself in. Remember, play safer. Play safer. Play safer. You have ult. You don't want to die with ult. Play safe. At this point, you can easily throw a diamond on that Mercy that was blocking him, and you go. Okay, that's a great Bob.
Sorry.
That was a great Bob. Trust me. You literally just care by throwing that Bob. As long as you can try to possibly shut down high noon. Yeah. That's just how it be. You just got 4K. It's a brand new silver account at the end of the day. You know?
Yeah.
He popped off there, but you know, he made a big play.
Yeah. If I had secured the kill on him before I threw the Bob, that would have probably.
Yeah, it's like, did you have to drop to throw that Bob is the biggest thing I can say to you. I just wanted you to make sure you got it off, and then you can take that duel for all I care, right? I just don't want you to accident, like you were pushing the McCree, he was close to you, he had flash initially, right? And you didn't seem like you really cared. And that's like where it gets scary. On you right now, they're gonna try to res that because he just got a 4K. Never mind, they actually didn't it weirdly enough. Typically, the Mercy would be all over that in this lobby. Okay, gonna look for a res now. He has no other choice. Yep.
Why is she trying to shoot me?
He likes you, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Is that the same one that was on the McCree before?
Probably. Yeah, it was Joe.
Jeez.
You know the tunnel.
To me.
Hey, they know you're good and they have to kill you. Take it as a compliment.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That is exactly what it is. If you ever get solo grabbed, it's just straight up. They know I'm the Harry, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
They take it as a little confidence boost. They feel like they have to grab me to kill me. Okay, dude. Alright.
So.
His aim isn't even bad for a low gold. Yeah, we know. We're aware that his aim's pretty good. It's mostly like positioning and decision making, so we've been working on it today.
Right beside you. Stick to the plan.
I feel like most people's problem isn't typically ever aim, for the most part. And then sometimes some people's aim can be bad due to software issues, but this isn't like a low elo player initially because of like FPS, you know? I know I'm not muted right now. Wait, I am muted. Wait, no, I'm not. Okay, I was right. We're good. Just pretend like nothing just happened there, okay? Crazy.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I got you. I got you.
Appreciate it.
I'm ignoring Twitch right now because yeah. Oh, there's a Hanzo right there. I should have been able to get that. Okay, so we're looking for the res. We're gonna go for the res. I never saw the mercy.
Let's get to that outlet.
Okay, so is high ground here good?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it though, so it doesn't matter.
This is not the Let me go out.
Hanzo's going left here. Oh. Mercy saved my butt.
Yeah. Okay, you have dynamite. Make it easy. Yeah, I like it. See, we're getting a better habit of just like making our life easier, right?
I'm watching for tire. Oh, I missed. Oh no.
Just coach getting last second away from it.
I missed it and had to reload.
If this was a closer fight, like they had a chance of winning that, I would have told you to try to bop a point, right? But I think you understood that your team could win that easily without you, right?
Yeah,
Like it was
just
already
a
won.
junk, it was only
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So no reason to panic. Or I'm glad that you didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here, which is maybe not great, but if I get pressured, I'll back out. Oh, really? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just play safe. You have your ult. Remember, that's greedy, right? No greediness when you have your ult. Smart plays when you have your ult. If snipe, I would make sure. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right.
Oh no!
We're
Not
brony.
alright. Not alright. Yeah, you just said they have a sniper too, and I totally didn't respect that at all.
I was like, they have snipers. I just throw your bob just to be safe. You know, that's what I was trying to get at. But
Yeah.
you end up winning the fight anyway, right? Those are really good shots though that you get hit there. The resin above you. Yep. What is this guy doing? He's a freak.
I don't know, but I can't hit him,
the
so it
dynamite.
doesn't matter.
You can't see him. Just throw the dynamite. Be proactive. You need to think about that quicker.
Yeah. For sure. Okay.
Yeah, that's close.
That was very close. I felt the wind off of it.
Yeah, we got a little close up on that hook.
Point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure. Remember, this is a farther angle. You're putting yourself in drop off.
Yeah.
Not a good angle.
Yeah, and there's a Hanzo who can one-tap me.
Try to use our bob once we see a good opportunity. Play safe until then, okay? This is a good opportunity starting now. As long as you put it further back. You want to go around left side card, then throw it down main like how you kind of did. But I was just like letting you know, like now that they dropped, it's like technically good. Not necessarily the angle you're trying to throw it at was good, but you're
Oh, I
looking.
didn't want that to hit the... Jesus. Okay, I kind of screwed that all up.
Yeah, you need to remember in these duels with Widows too that you need to start hitting your crouches. The biggest thing that I say whenever you go to these duels is you like kind of walk very, very like not enough strafing, not enough crouching at all. We need to work on that a lot more.
Okay. I feel like swapping to Tracer would have been Any good
Yeah,
there,
obviously
or-
when you don't have your ult, like you're not even close to ult, and you know your team's taking a fight already, it's typically best to get back to that fight as fast as possible, especially in an overtime
Yeah.
situation, right? Because if they lose the fight, the game's over, right?
Right.
I kind of just tunneled and forgot to tell you that. Dude, in that situation, just keep playing Ashe. You're doing well. I believe so, Max. For 1080p 60, you have to have nitro for that.
My business, my rules. Just point me in the right direction.
So depending on where my team is, I'll either hold on top of the gas station, or if they want to hold forward, I'll go up there. But I like this spot
Okay.
better because it has, you know, places to break line of sight. They're holding here, which is I'm happy about, because we just need to win really 2 fights.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Be careful out there.
And Winston's, yeah, they got a sniper.
You guys like these coaching streams? And people that book coaching with me, like, or DM me that want to book coaching for a slot that's on stream, because none of those slots that are available to book on the calendar are on stream. You have to just contact me privately, and we'll figure it out. And I'll do more on stream if people contact me for those. I'm always down to do them. It's just typically I know it's a lot of pressure for people, and you know,
Oh shit.
I don't want to put them in that awkward situation. You feel me? I'm always thinking about my clients and like their privacy and like what they want to do. I don't like, I'm not sitting here just like hungry for content, you know? Like, I generally just want to help people get better. His internet's derping out right now. If you don't notice, he's at 180 ping. It's very obvious. Hey, Widow duels. Keep it in mind. This fight isn't won yet, right? Yeah. If you kill
Oh my
Widow, you can
God.
bob. If you kill Widow, you can bob. Okay, you can. Okay, bob. For bob point. Trust me. You can win this. That's tragic that your Mercy died there. Hey, you can still win it. Right? You can hit those shots on Mercy. You have dynamite, right? Make it easy for yourself if you need it. Oh, she died anyway. Okay, get away from Hog, right? Let's take upper. Let's take upper. Upper. Okay, let's look for who we can hit here. Who can we hit? Probably Hog, right? Or Widow?
Oh, shit.
Once you see the Widow, you got reaction, crouch all the time. Especially if she's looking at you first, right? If she prioritizes your shot, we want to try to juke it. And then we all obviously hit the AD after the crouch, uncrouch. After like a second, we go for another crouch.
I think we win these. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want him to bob and then instantly get headshot by Widow and lose the duel, so I wanted him to get rid of it. The biggest threat was Widow, and then it was winnable in my eyes, so that's why I kind of pushed him to not bob right away. So that definitely makes it way better for him.
I feel like I did okay on Ashe there.
Yeah, you did.
Except for that, like, and like the overtime area when there was the the Widow shot me from the side there. I get sucked right into the middle of fights, and then when things are happening in every direction of me, I sort of get lost in the mix.
Yeah, whenever you get weak and a lot is getting around you, I see you get stuck on a lot of corners and not really know where to go, and you kind of just end up staying in the same spot. It's about like not panicking and just knowing, okay, if you need to force yourself to think this way, it's like, if I get weak, where should I be going if I get weak? How do I need the ability to get to where I need to go? And then you really focus on saving that ability if possible. Make sense? So what are you thinking about playing you?
Man, I did all right with the Ashe here earlier.
Well, if you want to play Ashe again, feel free.
So on Village, I think that there's opportunities for Reaper as well, but at the same time, you're also really vulnerable a lot because of
I say you find overall more
angles.
value on Ashe over Reaper typically on this map.
Yeah.
I would say if you are playing a comp that you had a main tank, for example, pull and you rotate point initially, Reaper can be very, very good, but that's not what's going to happen here. We're going to go top right, and it's a lot harder to find that value on Reaper then. The only way you technically do it is, like, you know your team's going to go top right, so you go main, and then you actually flank right off the bat. And
I don't think my team's going top right.
okay, well, go main.
Hello there.
Used to be if you didn't have a Lucio back when like Lucio was like hard meta, you never went top right and you always went bottom, but no, things have changed over time. No one plays fucking Lucio.
Yeah, not anymore.
You play Lucio?
My shots would be
Video,
deadly.
remember you're a nobody. So nobody plays Lucio, I'm not wrong. Come on, that was good. Come on. You know I love you, Vidiot. So you see how you've been taking this like closer angle that's making you feel very threatened the entire time? A lot of people would just be like, okay, once you've helped thread in there, shouldn't you have just rotated the left side so then you could have constantly fought that entire time instead of just, you know, being AFK a lot of that fight? Being scared?
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Make sure to turn that corner as you turn. Yep. It's a really good coach gun though. Hey, you can hit a dynamite. See, you're being scared. You don't need to reload your gun fully. Keep in mind that your animation takes forever to reload 15 bullets, right? If you're fully empty. Sometimes you just want to get 5 in and then keep shooting those 5 if you have people to shoot at. You feel me? Don't
Yeah.
always need to fully reload. I know that's something I haven't talked about. So, I was about to say, isn't your angle down here a little weird? You'd usually want to be on the top area behind you.
I don't know
to the
what, what happened there.
You were going to try to put yourself to the left side, and that wouldn't be a good position anyway. You wouldn't really get a good angle out of it, so it's actually kind of a blessing they fucked it up. Okay, you're out of position. Let's rotate to right. Let's rotate to right. Let's rotate to right. Hopefully... Okay, try to tap him in the head. Yeah, your teammate got it. Okay, we gave control point. It's whatever. That's just kind of how it is sometimes. Okay. You see how they can get onto you right now? The reason they can get onto you is because you're on low ground, right? If you're on high ground, you'd feel safe.
I didn't have it yet.
Are there any maps you wouldn't advise using Ashe? It depends on what your supports are in your tanks and what you are playing against. Because you can start Ashe pretty much on most, like, any map. But depending on what they're running, you might be better off playing a different character. Depending on what characters you are given as well. It's like, would I recommend playing Ashe into... I don't know. Dive / a Widow on...
Alright.
I don't know. What's it called? Junkertown, you know? Just giving like a weird example of like a map that's really good for Widow and you don't do very good against Dive as Ashe. You feel me? Wait, shouldn't Maverick be getting paid? My man's hard carrying stream right now.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Yeah, when I post this on YouTube, I have to give him all the revenue made off the video, right?
No.
So a good habit after I demech Diva, if I have dynamite up, I always just like preemptively like throw my dynamite at the blowing up mech, because by the time she pops out, if I hit that dynamite right away, it will hit her. So then she gets hit for that burn damage and that initial explosion, and then it would automatically kill her if no one else were to shoot at her. So if it's like, if I have it and I feel like I can invest it and not need it for anything else, might as well, you know? So then you don't have to worry about shooting a baby Diva, which is annoying to hit, you feel me?
Yeah. See, I wouldn't have thought of it that way, because I'm always like, oh, a baby diva, I should be able to one-tap that, you know? Fuck it.
Alright.
I thought I was gonna die.
No one can
Felt the need to use it, as long as you won the fight. I don't care.
Yeah,
You popped off, let's go.
it worked. It probably shouldn't have, but it did.
Yeah, well, as long as it works, I'm not stressing it too much right now. I would say you weren't gonna die, you weren't really getting pressured yet, to then actually commit to you yet. It would be more so when the D.Va thrusts at you, or if, like the Reaper got into like close range of you, then you were in danger, and that didn't happen.
Okay. In my head, I saw D.Va coming
Like,
at me.
we're doing
with her
nothing here this
missile
entire time. Our tanks are
jet.
fighting, and we're just sitting there
Yeah,
laying the fight without us, you know? Something to think about. Hey, Reaper has no wraith, he died. Okay, pulse behind you. You got lucky it got stuck on the staircase there. Because he didn't really move.
Yeah, okay. I panicked and did nothing.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens when you panic.
There was a bunch of stuff there. And I wanted to run away, but I didn't know how to.
Well, you got res and you had coach gun, so your first thing you should have done is coach gun away initially, so then you take less damage, then your mercy would be able to react in time and heal you. You're just saying too much damage for being on top of them. You need to distance yourself first before getting greedy and going for the kill. Because Tracer gets less value the further away they are from you. At like mid-range, she gets less value than close up, right? You get the same value mid-range and close up, right? So being close isn't like that great for you.
Should have not gone in there. I was stupid of me to go in there and like even try to fight there.
Yeah, you kind of. That's just like when the assemblies just regroup.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do that. Playing like a gold player, can you believe it?
Wow, imagine playing like the rank that you're currently in. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, don't walk into the falls. Cool. You can win this fight. So, okay, you're down 1 right now. You can make this even. You can throw a Bob point. It's even, right? Okay, you're down 1. You can still win it. Down 1 is still winnable. Yeah, we forced ice block. That's good. Good cooldown. Get out. We're hitting good shots here. I like it. We're already halfway to another Bob, dude. Okay, you have dynamite. Keep in mind, Trace is gonna be getting back soon, and she might try to get onto you. So that's something to be aware of. See?
Oh, if I could kill her.
That'd be cool. Yeah, let's just try to farm Bob, right? Maybe get some kills possibly in the process. Nice shot. Okay, so let's try to get this Bob on point. Don't throw it off the map. That's the goal.
There.
It made it to the point. That's all that matters.
Well, when it hit that corner,
The man
right there,
said,
I was
"What a
scared.
shot!" After you headshot him. That Tracer. Oh. Hey, show them what's up again. You would have did. Cool. They said DPS diff. It must feel kind of good, right?
Yeah, I've had it said enough about me the other way too.
Hit career profile and get a replays. So look at what the games have looked like for us to end today. The past 10 games, let's see them. For your career profile, replays. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say we made some progress.
We're making progress. We take those, right? This was a good day, right? This was good progress for the 4.5 hours we did. What's that start looking like? Hit overview really quick. Change it to overview. Yeah. We climbed 190 SR in this 4-ish hours that we did coaching. With how long DPS queues are, that's a lot of SR to get in 4 hours. Feel me?
For real. Yeah.
That was a good session.
My DPS is higher than my tank now.
And congrats.
I don't think that's ever happened before. Awesome. Well,
right.
I appreciate it, man. I've got a lot to work on.
Yeah, anytime. You obviously you got your things to work on. We've talked about it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You keep doing your thing, and you're gonna keep climbing. All right, I believe in you.
All right, man.